So I've already done my foundation, concealer, setting powder, and all that. And so now I'm just going to do my brows. I'm going to start with the Brow Stylist Definer by L'Oreal, and this in Brunette. You can get this any drugstore. Walmart is where I got it. They do have a few shades. So all I'm going to do is just kind of brush through them. I kind of comb them up. Okay. And then we're just going to take the other side, which is the pencil, and we're just going to outline them. This is very easy, nothing difficult. Anyone can do this. All I do is I'm going to start with doing the bottom. So I've just traced pretty much my hairline on the bottom. This bottom I don't think really needs a whole lot. Now the top's a different story. So I have to kind of create an arch on this one. This one is a lot more arched than this one is. So this one I kind of bring up a little bit more just to try to even them out. Okay, so I did the top, and you can kind of see I'm just making soft, like hair-like strokes. I'm not pushing down and drawing a line. I'm just kind of tracing and doing those little tiny hair-like strokes so they look more natural, because that's really what I'm going for. I don't really want anything really harsh. I am going to bring the tail down just a little bit, because they say if you take like a pencil or anything straight, you take it to the edge of your nostril and go to the end of the eye right here, and so then it's supposed to kind of end right there, so everything's in a straight line. So I'm going to add just a little bit down there. You can kind of feel in if you think it looks anywhere that looks a little sparse. Okay, so there's one. So you can see that one, and I will kind of brush through. I usually do that last after I do both of them, but I'll go ahead and do that. That kind of will make it a little bit more natural. If you do have any harsh lines, it'll kind of blend everything out a little bit better, especially up in here in the front. I don't do a whole lot there because I do have, it's thicker there for me naturally, so I don't really do a whole lot. Just take that one at the bottom there. Okay, so there's that one. So for this one's always a little bit more tricky. Seems like you always have one brow that just seems easier to do than the other. So again, I'm just kind of starting at the bottom. And this one isn't as good at the bottom. It's not as thick down in here, so I do have to kind of curve that out and thicken that out. And then we'll do the top. So this one is, like I was saying before, just naturally more arched. My natural hairline is a little bit more arched, so I don't have to do as much there, but I do still have to fill in the tail and then at the bottom, like I was saying before. So then, if you take this and line it out again, I'm going to see, so I do need to come out just a little bit more. Just a little bit. We'll drag that down. That will help frame the whole face. Okay, and we'll kind of blend out, brush through everything. There they are with no product, or no gel product, which I always put on them. But before I do that, I'm going to kind of see if I can raise this one just a little bit more. So I just kind of go back and forth, trying to even everything out, because it is a little tricky. But, you know, no eyebrows are identical, so just to get them to look similar is good enough for me. And you don't want anything to look, you know, too harsh, so you don't want to apply and keep applying and keep applying. Then they're just going to get darker and probably end up looking worse. I feel like less is more in some cases. So then I'm just going to take, this is, I've lost all my labeling on this, but this is the same brand as this, so I'm guessing it's just called Brow Stylist Definer by L'Oreal. I know it's L'Oreal. In the color medium to dark. This is just a gel. So just something that I always, you can get this at Walmart or any drugstore. I'm sure you've all seen similar products. So, let's see, can you see that? Just like a regular spoolie. Mine is almost gone and a little bit drying out. I need to get new ones. So I'm just going to run this through, nothing particular. I usually kind of brush the front of my brows kind of up, get that feathery looking appearance. It's kind of in right now. And just really lightly kind of placing that gel. It's just like a hairspray for eyebrows. Hold them in place. So again, I'm taking this up. And down. Okay. So then after that, I usually do highlight underneath my brows. So I'm just going to take this Morphe M415 brush. It's a little dense at the end here. Pick up some product I'm going to use. Let's see, this is from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit in the color Sand. We're just going to dab a little bit with our brush and just underline here. It's just highlighting the brow bone. Sometimes you can even put concealer and like carve out your brows if you want to do that. That makes them a little bit more perfect and defined. I don't ever do that unless I'm, you know, going somewhere and trying to get a little bit more fancy, but on a day-to-day basis I do not ever usually do that. But you can. Alright, so I'm just going to finish my makeup and then I will come back and show you the finished look. Okay, so this is the complete makeup look with the eyeshadow, mascara, and all that on. As you can see, it's a very natural overall look, very minimal everything. But yeah, and that's the eyebrows. It's very easy, anyone can really do it, and only 2 products, both from the drugstore. So yeah, I mean, I really think anyone can do it. It is harder if you don't have as much of like a natural eyebrow, like if you have to fill in a lot and really make all your like your arch and all that, it is more difficult. But if you have something naturally to work with and you're just filling it in, it's very easy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this look. If so, just give me a thumbs up and maybe I'll do some more videos like this. I'm thinking about doing some reviews on different products, probably mostly drugstore, so just let me know. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.